game. It's the Cat's Eyes against Rokugani Mad Dogs, Wydwen against Enegon, Scorpion against Crab. Old Man against slightly less old man. Good to go. Wydwen is playing a very old school Scorpion deck with Seeker of Void, Dragon Splash for Let Go, that kind of stuff. And I think Enegon is playing some Yuzuki Broker Emperor type build. Alright, let's see what they got. This should be a good one. I believe Wydwen has some Fawning Diplomat in his deck, so it would be very dangerous to buy the Emperor. Oh, he flips 2 Lost Papers uselessly on turn 1 though. That's not very smart. And we see Alibi Artist, Ibuki, the disguised character, and a Thunder Guard Elite. Not seen that much, but I think it makes a lot of sense in the old style Seeker City decks. And for Crab we have double Kaio Envoy, in fact triple Kaio Envoy, and a Keeper and a Pyre. Yeah, it's really good to just pay 1 fate, get a character, and then you get a fate back and a card on top. Pretty good. I would say this is a very good start for Enegon. He will just draw 4 extra cards off this board from the Envoys and the Pyre. That's really a lot. Everyone goes in, Earth hits Shameful. So Seeker Void. Do we have any conflict character? I'm not sure if they're in the deck. I haven't really looked that well. But I hope so. Maybe a sneak. Just City of the Open Hand. I wonder if he has anything. Let's grab the list real fast. Two Tattooed Wanderer, 2 Sneak, and a Kachiko could be there. He does play a Sneak. Okay, that's good. So now he can use the Shameful at least. He's still probably losing the Earth Ring, so that will hurt a lot on the card numbers at the end of this turn. Assassinate actually on the Goblin Sneak. Wow. No respect for the dishonor at all. It saves him 1 honor, right? Because the Shameful doesn't get used. And otherwise the card's dead forever, but it also breaks the Shameful. Discards for Shame, gets a Keeper Initiate. Gets 1 Fate, 2 cards. Wave the Crab kills the Alibi Artist. And looks like no more characters, so Wydwen will just pass all his conflicts. Yeah, this is a really strong start for Crab. He is down to 7. Well, he will just go to 9 from the airing. Unless Wydwen has court games maybe, or Wave the Scorpion. There's court games. Enegon has his own. Already 11 cards to 6, and he's about to get one more. That's really that's a massive lead. Enegon actually can't court games because the effective deception would cancel it. So he has nothing. Okay, he doesn't get the airing at least. Does get favor though from winning that one ring. Another fate, another card. Finds Hantai, but there's a Fawning Diplomat on the other side, so 2 even. Can't buy it. He can buy Shoot Yuzuki, but I think Wydwen's probably on 3 Assassinate. No, only 2, but still. He hasn't played any, so he still has 2. And there are no reprieves, no iron mines. Okay, so Kyuden Hida to find the character instead. That makes sense. Gets a Gallant, so with the Pyre that's another 2 fate and a card. This Crab economy is really going to get out of hand fast, I think. Storehouse for another card. So now you probably have to bid high a Scorpion, because otherwise you're just so far behind on cards. Yeah, we see the 5 to 1. So 4 honor. Takes one back, of course. So turn 2, he bids 5 against 1, giving 4 honor, and after that, Crab is ahead 3 cards. Pretty crazy, if you ask me. No dragon background? Yeah. I thought about changing it per game, but this is just too much work. It's nice to see this art anyway, so it has some application as being a background. Let's see, there's probably some censures in the Crab deck. Yeah, triple censure, so he must have at least one. Trying to cancel Assassinate. Wydwen has 3 forgery though, so it might work out. That's another reason that he has to bid high. Finds Revels to bow one of these Fawning. Not great. Shutyazuki gets used, it gets dishonored. Attempted court games. Maybe he doesn't have the Assassinate then? Because otherwise, why do you wave the Scorpion at first, right? I wonder why he bought the double Fawning and not the Thunderguard Elite. Maybe figured that discarding a random card is not that good when your opponent has infinite cards anyway. So it's Ornith Fan for let go. It's a fair trade, but Crab has so much more cards and draw that trading 1 for 1 is really good for him. Then we see For Shame for Elegant Tessin and another Fan. Down 7 cards for Wydwen. And Ornith Fan for Enegon as well. For another let go. Yeah, so we're just trading cards 1 for 1, but the problem is 10 cards against 6 is a lot better than having like 14 against 10. It's not like you can play any differently, like you have to play these cards, but as we get on lower card totals and 1 bits, the card advantage and the draw from the Shujuzuki and Funeral Pyre will really start to add up. So Enegon wins conflict on defense. I don't know what Wydwen's plan should be now, honestly. So we see Water has 1 skill because of the favor. Lose 1 honor, ready the Yazuki again. Then a Tattooed Wanderer. That means he wants to attack. Probably just grab the Airing and Fate off it. Down to 5 cards now. And Crab also has 9 Fate from sacrificing this Gallant Quartermaster. You can see why the Emperor is in this deck. He just has an insane amount of Fate that you have to spend on something. So normally the Emperor is a good outlet for that. Now, very sadly for him, he just has to play a shit ton of characters with 2 Fate on them each. So Gunso kills the Keeper to win the conflict. Seems fine. Choose to go Earth to get the Keeper back. And it will be another 2 card difference. I think this card disadvantage is just basically game over. Like buying triple Kaio Envoy turn 1 is really brutal. Plus the Pyre for 2 turns. Just really crazy economy. So Fawning Diplomat will take the favor. Another Hanta and a Keeper, that's no good. But luckily he has a Stronghold that means you cannot have bad flops. And the Butcher of the Fallen comes out. This card is also really crazy in this matchup. You can just attack every turn, get whatever ring you want, and break a province. There's almost nothing Scorpion can do about that. Now the Thunder Guard will come out, but like one random discard is nothing against the Spire, the Yasuki, the 7 cards advantage. See 3-1 bids. Fair enough. Wydwen really needs to see like the other 2 alibi artists to get some cards of his own. So the Butcher comes in, attacks air. Let's see if Wydwen can do anything. I don't think so. Oh, ambush actually. I think it's a 1x, but there you go, for Ibuki and Shadowstalker. 8 skill is not bad. If he wins, he can remove a fate, but the Butcher has 3 anyway, doesn't matter. So he finds Katana to make it even again. Answered by another Katana, but obviously this one on the 3 fate Butcher is like 3 or 4 times as good as this one. Tries favorable ground to move in the Gunso. Will it be cancelled? Yeah, effective deception cancel it. I think you have to do that. Otherwise it will just be pass. So you might as well. We see second let go from Crab to get rid of the Katana. Still 5 cards ahead. Wydwen basically has to go for a really long game because Enegon has 10 honor and he can't break either. But this Butcher of the Fallen makes it impossible. He'll just attack every turn and be unblockable with 8 skill now. So he stopped the break once with this ambush, paying 3 fate, but he won't be able to do that every turn. Single Banzai for Wydwen. Really wants to win this airing. The Thunder Guard also means that Midnight Revels is still live. He can't attack it for free. So he has to either go somewhere else or pass his conflict. We see Ancient Master, Hurricane Punch, Wave the Scorpion. So Wydwen has drawn 7 cards more through bidding in the draw phase. And yet in total Enegon has drawn 4 more. So he made up 11 cards by outside the draw phase effect. In 2.5 turns. See another Ancient Master to get to winning. At least these Ancient Masters are not super efficient, but I suppose you don't have to be when you have this much eco. Does win air, steals 1 actually, so he thinks Dishonor is a real option. I might have just gone for the take 2, but I guess this is forcing Wydwen to bid lower to get fewer cards. Let's see if he wants to attack anything. Also, the Thunder Guard Elite says during a conflict lose 1 honor to do its effect, so that makes it a lot better to steal 1. Refuse courteous greeting, so he can bow something. Shoot Yazuki, gets another card, why not? The Thunder Guard kills a bonsai. That's pretty reasonable. Greeting bows 2 people, makes it 2-2. There is no save set also. Getting this Void Ring on the Shoot Yazuki would be very big. Oh yeah, he can use the Gunso of course to get +3. So probably not possible to get this Void. And now another Tessin, I guess. Yep. Can ready the Yazuki, attack for another 5 on Earth again. Blocks for 2, let's see if he has 1 more skill to break it, probably. Maybe another court games. Oh, for shame, that will do it. Or is there a cancel? No. That's the break. Wydwen loses bonsai. Gets 2 keepers, 3 keepers? 2 keepers. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I want to make the game more exciting, but I think this was kind of over before it started a little bit. There's common cause, kills a keeper, ready the Yasuki again. Does he want to attack? All it will do is give Enegon a ring. It doesn't really matter that much whether you attack or not, I think. He will go for it, so only the water ring will have fate. That seems good. Otherwise, you'll be first player, so it's preferable to have only 1 ring with fate. And he prefers to have it on water, apparently, rather than fire. Although if he doesn't go air, then this butcher will just attack air and have it unopposed unless there's another conflict character in these 2 cards. Oh, Enegon kept the Emperor actually. Figures he can play it this turn and win the game with it. It will get killed by fawning after that, but... Wait, can you use Student of Anatomies to stop the fawning? No, you can't. It will leave in the Fate phase. It will leave before you can take an action in the Fate phase. There's Ibuki though, so he cannot buy the Emperor. It would just die immediately by disguise over the fawning. One sees an L by artist. That's a good sign. City to steal one, obviously. So now what? Are we taking this one Fate? I guess it's going to be a poke because you can't really beat this Shuchizuki with 5 skill. Oh, it's not a poke. He will try to beat him. Interesting. He might just die this turn from getting one attack from Butcher and then the other one on political with not much to block. There could be Kachiko no Fate. It would be super expensive. So defend for exactly 1 more. For 8. Shuchizuki, look at 2. Seems strong. That's all for that conflict. Still 6 cards ahead, still 7 Fate in the bank. Scorpion does also have 5, but it's just barely not enough to play Kachiko reasonably. If he even has it, because he's not drawing a lot of cards, so... use Student, gain 2 Fate, blank the fawning. So if it gets disguised, then the interrupt won't go off. So now the Butcher will go air. Again. Unblockable. Maybe he has a sneak or something, or a Tattooed Wonder just to stop the unopposed. Yeah, Butcher is a great card in a sense that it's very powerful, but I think it's also really not fun for anyone. You just attack and say, haha, no one can block. Did it need rally? Yeah, that's the real question. The rally also means that it's just always wrong to not play 3 in crab decks. Probably forever, so it's unfortunate. So no defender, pass, lose 1 for no defenders, lose 1 for airing. All the crab players I talk to also think Butcher should just be banned. It's just a stupid card. So now 1 honor. Can't really use that Thunder Guard. Six skill is average forecaster, yeah. I think 6 dash is a little bit better than some other distributions though. Let's see, defend for 6 using the Stoic Gunso. It's Earth as well, so he's getting these keepers back if he can win. And Wydwen pass it. Yeah, that's probably game. I'm not sure why you would attack like this, except for the fact that you know that you're already dead, so it doesn't matter. Another common cause readies the Yasuki one more time. Or do we see a cancel for that? No, it's already happened. There is a Kachiko. Don't know if she can win the conflict even, because this guy is 5, he has favor for 6, keepers for 8, and void's still on the table, so she will get voided. Unless Wydwen can win the conflict with 3 cards against 9. Kachiko has text, does she? I'm not sure if using the student on the fawning was the best move, because I feel like a Kachiko was the only thing that could stop you winning the game this turn. Whereas disguising the Ibuki was pretty whatever, it would just be a 3. Yeah, now you can void Dishonored, and that's GG. Yeah, just really insane economy from the start with the Gallants and the Kaio Envoy, as well as Funeral Pyre. Just that plus being able to win all the Earth Rings means he has drawn 8 cards more now, even though Wydwen has bid for 7 more. So it's 15 cards through not through bids. In 4 turns, I think. Yeah, in 4 turns. Let's see if there's another game. I'll stop the stream just for a second to make the video, and the next game might already be started, so we'll see if it's possible to stream that or not.